So I just wanted to hop on and kind of chat about what I've been able to learn about lately. I have been doing a lot of self-growth. I would say over probably since my first son was born, so he is almost 5. And that was when I got into network marketing, really. And I learned that to be successful, you have to know yourself, you have to dig and dig and dig, and you have to become a better person. And I feel like I haven't changed a whole lot, but then I look back and I actually don't even recognize the person from 4 years ago. I had a very short temper. I was always the victim. What else? I haven't even really thought about it too much. I just know that I was so different. So I don't have a list of things, but those 2 things for sure. I was going through a lot of stuff, and I had a lot to go through after that too that I didn't even realize that I would be going through. And this self-growth has helped me so much. Like, yes, I have had my downs 100%. Getting like 2 hours of sleep for 2 years, it has been pretty brutal. And sometimes I just can't be like the grown-up. Sometimes I just feel like I'm so tired. I just don't care. I just want to throw in the towel. But the more that I learn about myself and the more that I grow, the more I think like that's not an option. What else can we do? That's just one example. So I really just want to skip over to last night. We had this just amazing opportunity to listen to this, my arm is hurting, to listen to this life coach. And I've been in a lot of John Maxwell classes and just a lot of self-growth classes. I've read a lot of books, but this guy talked about stuff that I have never heard before. And not saying it's better, but you need many different tools to basically get through the stuff that we have to get through in life. And so what he was talking about was, picture yourself 1 year from now, but not just 1 year from now. Picture yourself successful. Picture yourself where you want to be in 1 year. So where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And now when you have an issue, so for me, I'm just going to, my issue, let's say I was driving my car and someone cut me off and was just super rude. Normally, my blood would start boiling and I would just be like so angry. Like, why? Why do you do that? Why? I don't understand. So that's a minor issue, but anyway, I'll use it as an example. So Alex basically said that you picture any problem that you're having. Pick a problem. You're going to picture that person in 1 year that you've created, that successful person that you've created yourself in 1 year. You're going to picture sitting beside them. And you're going to ask them, what did you do when this problem happened? So what did you do when this guy cut you off? And that person is going to say, did it matter? Like, did you get hurt? Did you hit the ditch? Did it change anything in your life? It didn't. And that makes me in this time feel like I can be that person in a year. I can think about it and I can say, like, you know what, this really isn't a problem and it's really no reason for me to lose any sleep over. What's another problem? Any problem you have in life. Let's say I'm trying to work and my kids are just fighting and bickering and I can't get anything done and I'm so stressed and so frustrated. So I could ask my future self, what did you do in this situation? It sounds crazy, but I've been doing it for the last day and it's amazing how calm you feel. Because there's just like, in 1 year, what is a big deal? And so in that 1 year, I can look back and tell myself today, at least you get to be home with your kids. Like, you're home with your kids and you're working. How amazing. How many people get to do that? How many people get to say that? Like, yeah, so what? They're bickering. Is anyone getting hurt again? Probably not. Are you getting something done? Yes, definitely. I'm getting a lot done. That bickering felt like all day, but it was only like 35 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, who knows, depending on what the problem was. So I can then go on with that issue and think, okay, like my future self would say, like, aren't you lucky that you get to be home with those kids while you're working? Is it such a big deal? Probably not. I really, really love being home with my kids. So yeah, it's not a big deal at all. He went into so much more, and I'm not the best at explaining it, but I've been doing it I only was on that Zoom call last night, and it is just, it's amazing. It's amazing what your mind can do. Instead of like looking at your past and saying like, this happened to me, I'm so like angry about my past, or oh, my past makes me so sad because it all happened to me. If you accept it and you say like, that past is no longer behind me, like that past is me, and that's why I am here today, and that's why I am who I am, it makes your past way easier to deal with. I mean, we all have issues. Everyone has things that they've gone through, everyone, but that's what makes us who we are today. So I'm loving everything about everything. I've got to learn so much, and I've got to dig so deep on my own self, and having what's growing to be a very large team and having them depend on me quite a bit, that's grown me a lot too. Like, I don't have the option to like cry about something or get angry about something minor. I don't have that option anymore. I need to like pull on my big girl pants and deal with that problem the best that I can, as if I'm a year from now. I have 30 girls with me, and in a year, who knows how many I could have, and I'm gonna look back and say, you only had 30 girls. You only had 30, and they're freaking amazing girls. Pull up your big girl pants and get her done. Like, count your blessings. And so that's one of the things that I'm loving. One of many, 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 many. Not only am I loving all of this, but I'm loving seeing the girls on our team open up like flowers. Like one petal at a time. I only have one hand and my shoulder's really hurting. One petal at a time, they're opening and they're opening and they're opening, and they're digging deep and they're finding themselves, and they are growing as people. And it's so pretty, and I'm just so glad to be like that tiniest little like speck of a puzzle in their life journey. And I'm just like so happy. I don't really know what to say about it. I'm just so happy. I can't even explain it. And to see the growth and the confidence in the ladies on our team. I honestly love every one of you. And I just, like I said, I can't believe that I get to be part of your story.